Greetings from Gold Machine Works Incorporated. Today is December the 7th, 2021. And before we begin our instructional video today, let us take a short period of time to stare at the American flag and what it stands for and what the day is. For those that are too young to know about it, today is the anniversary of Pearl Harbor, the blatant Japanese offensive attack that forced the United States into World War II by bombing and torpedoing our naval vessels at anchor, destroying ships, planes, facilities, killing many servicemen and innocent civilians. Today, we stand and honor this flag for the sacrifices of those brave souls who went to war to secure our freedom from the Japanese Empire. We honor those who died and came back in coffins. We honor those who are died and buried in foreign fields. And we honor those who died and who were never able to be recovered. And also, we most definitely want to honor those who came back alive and who are still alive with us. They're getting well up in years and they're getting to be few. But we honor these men and women and honor them very greatly because we owe them a very great debt for the service that they did to save our country from exterior aggression to the Japanese. With that said, we will go now to our instructional video. As we come through the shop today, we're doing a little something different today, and I'm going to try to get the whole machine in view here. This is something you don't see a whole lot of in shops today. Not a lot of people know what they are or how to run them or how to keep from killing herself with one of them. This is a 24-inch stroke Steptoe crank drive shaper. And if you look back here on the back side, back down in there, it is driven by a 10-horse General Electric tri-clad 3-phase 240-volt, 440-volt electric motor. The motor drives 3 V-belts inside this guard, which drives this big gearbox down here. And you see there's 2 shift levers back here that you adjust to get your various gearbox output speeds. Then the shaft right here I'm putting my hand on. This is your high-low range lever. Right here is your clutch lever that starts and stops the machine. And basically, you've got a ram that strokes back and forth. You've got a head here. You can feed it downward. You can angle it. The table feeds horizontally crossways. This machine has a tilt table, so you can also angle the table for angular cuts. The machine has a fully pressurized automatic internal lubrication system in it. Here's the oil filter on it. As you can see, all the bearings have oil lines going to them. We can't see down inside the machine really, but every gear, bearing, and shaft inside has positive lubrication on it. So what I'm doing here today, if you look here on the head, I've got a magnetic base indicator, or magnetic base. I come down to a dial indicator, which I'm going to try to get a picture of here. And what I'm doing today, I'm getting this jaw of the vise parallel to the travel of the ram, so that when you cut apart and you flip it around, it ends up square all the way around. So what I've got, I've set this indicator at 0, and then I've got the machine in low range, low gear, and I'm going to very carefully just bump the clutch carefully so that the ram comes out very slowly. And as you can see, the dial indicator is coming out across the vise jaw. I'm almost to the end of my stroke. There, I let off the clutch. And then we come back over here and we see that the dial indicator has the same reading on it as it did from here to here, which means that the surface of the fixed jaw of the vise is parallel to the stroke of the machine, so my parts will come out square and whatnot. So this is a basic overview of a shaper. I mean, up here you've got a control that positions how far out the ram stroke is. control over here is how long the stroke is. Right here is your feed that you can engage, automatically feed the table in or out. And like I said, these machines, you can move a lot of metal with them, and you can take some very heavy chips off with them. So anyhow, that's just kind of what we're doing out here in the shop today. And I'm going to get back and try to get a front view of the machine here so you can see the whole thing. And as you can see, the machine is quite heavily built. I don't honestly remember what it weighs, but I know it was fun to unload. So hope you've enjoyed our video, and please respect the flag, honor the military, and respect our country. Good day.